Marcus says the decision follows extensive consultations.
We have also consulted with the Nelson Mandela Foundation, Nelson Mandela and Graça Machel, Winnie Madikizela Mandela, and all of them have been deeply touched by the note and the tribute to a person who has symbolized our freedom, our values, and who we stand for. The durability of banknotes depends on the length of time that the banknote is functional and can be satisfactorily exchanged, processed, and validated.
4 children have died in a fire which broke out at a house in Clanwilliam in the Western Cape. They are aged between 1 and 7 years. Cedarburg Municipality spokesperson Anthony Mlata says it's not clear how the fire started this morning. 2 adults have been hospitalized with serious injuries. He says police are investigating.
One is 6 years old, and then 2 of them 7 years old, and 1 child is around about 1 year and 6 months old. And 2 adults is also very seriously injured. 1 is in the Tygerberg Hospital, and 1 is airlifted from the Fredendal Hospital to a hospital in Cape Town.
Community efforts to improve education in Mitchell's Plain on the Cape Flats have been lauded by the MP for the area, Planning Minister Trevor Manuel. The Mitchell's Plain Education Forum has initiated 52 projects since its formation at an education summit convened by Manuel and Deputy Minister Marius Fransman in 2010. Manuel has officially opened a resource centre which was established at the Darul Arqam Islamic High School thanks to a donation from a businessman. Manuel's praised community efforts to ensure that learners are not excluded by poverty from reading or internet access.
What we're experiencing here today is something that lifts all of our spirit. It's the can-do attitude, it's a vukuzenzele attitude. It says that we can say to the education department later, we have done this, because it's our education, it's not a gift. And the spirit of involvement and one that we feel here, see here, touch here, is one that we can go forward. So I want to say to the community, shukran.
Further afield, Syria's official news agency has blamed the killing of a senior army officer in the capital Damascus on armed terrorist groups. It says 3 men opened fire on Brigadier General Issa al-Khuli, as he left his home. The BBC's Jim Muir reports.
The state news agency said General Khoury was shot and killed by a group of 3 terrorist gunmen who'd been lying in wait for him outside his home on the northern side of the city. He was a medical officer, director of a military hospital in Damascus. Although several military officers of similar rank have been killed in combat in recent weeks, this is believed to be the first assassination of a military figure in the capital since the uprising began last March. It's an action reminiscent of what's been happening for years during the insurgency in neighboring Iraq and continues to happen there now.
Your top story at 4. President Jacob Zuma has announced that former President Nelson Mandela's image will appear on a new set of South African banknotes to replace the 2005 Big Five game banknote series. For more on these and other stories, visit the SABC website at www.sabc.co.za/news. I'll be back with more news at 5 o'clock.